So are we talking to each other or the camera? Talking to each other.
Talk to each other.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to say something to the people, you can refer to them. At whatever camera you want.
I got you.
It's good though. No, we gotta start off by saying she got the flyest fit in here so far at all the guests.
Yeah. Fuck with the
I'm gonna
fit.
take my shoes off.
Yeah. Do your thing. Hell yeah. Just try to talk in the mic as much as you can.
Okay.
You good?
I know I got a soft voice too. So.
Appreciate you for coming out, first of all.
you.
For everybody that's watching, welcome to the Off-World Podcast. We are back with another episode.
It's the word.
For those of you who are new to the show, we do a weekly episode. Excuse me. I'm still working on this speech. It's like, mind me. We do a weekly episode with the crew, and we just talk our shit, and then we also have guests on from the 757 area to showcase their talent and just tell us a little bit about themselves. So today we're sitting here with Perla Woods, aka Aliana. Thank you for coming out.
Aliana, aka Perla Woods.
Aliana, aka Perla Woods. What is the first of all, just easy question. How does the Perla Woods? How did that come out? You roll blunts real good?
Yeah, Perla Woods, yeah, that's where it came from.
Yeah?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
I got it. Shit. Where you from?
I'm from Virginia. I was born in Puerto Rico, but I've been in Virginia 20 plus years. I lived in Texas for a little bit. My family's from Texas and California.
What part of Texas you was in?
I lived in Houston, but my family's from Port Arthur, Clay, the country, Houston.
Yeah. I was in Houston. That shit, I fuck with Houston. Houston, the vibe.
Yeah,
that shit, the vibe.
I love Houston.
Yeah,
that's out there.
I was gonna tell this. Jalen was asking me earlier about this hoodie, and I was like, he was like, "When did you get that made?" I was like, "It's actually a funny story about this." But you brought up Texas. We were supposed to go to Houston to shoot a video with Jet Wiley. Shout out to bro. We have a song together, but the pandemic had started, so we didn't go. But the hoodie is, you see, it's like all for a pizza. I don't know if they can see it on the camera, but so the video idea that we had was like he had like rented a mansion and he was gonna shoot the video in it. So like I was gonna be like, for my part, I was gonna play a pizza delivery driver, like a pizza delivery driver, and then they were like, the girls were gonna like snatch me up into the party, and it was gonna be like that type of vibe. But the pandemic happened, so we never even went. But I was hyped for that.
Still make it happen.
Thank you, Corona.
Yeah, but you do a lot of shit though too. One thing we could touch on, whatever. But like, one thing I think is super cool is you have a blog. I always say like that we need like more people with blogs around here to like be like just kind of like hype the scene up and like talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it and shit. Like, if you can give us a little backstory on like the blog.
Yeah,
and shit.
so I do a lot of like creative writings, and I do just expressing. It's like an art form for me. Like I do my photography like to express myself, or I paint. But writing is another like big thing that really helps me to, express myself. So I just like to use my blog to get those things out there. And I like to talk about, subjects that you wouldn't normally talk about, or like that are abnormal, like just mental health stuff, Yeah. But so I post pictures and writings, poems, but I also sell things like my herbal blunts, my herbal blends, which I did bring you a little gift.
Oh,
y'all
thank
can
you.
share
Was
that
it
too.
CBD or?
No, they're all natural herbs.
Right, we definitely got
So
that. Should I check it out now?
Yeah, you can.
Check that out.
That was something I had a question about. Could you
go
get more
ahead.
into that?
Yeah. So the herbal blends, it's like I basically just
like it
make
gets you
my
high?
own herbal blends out of different herbs like raspberry leaf, like tea, kind of herbs that go into tea, but I roll them and you could smoke them, you could bathe in them.
Dang, can I smoke one of these now?
Yeah.
Let me try one of these out.
Did you paint
I don't
this
smoke
or?
weed no more.
Okay,
So, you know
perfect.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you
there's
might have
no
got him hooked
weed.
now. You got a customer for life right now.
You probably got a customer. No bullshit.
Yes. PerlaWoods.com.
Did you paint this or?
No, so that's a photograph.
Let me show this. This shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So
that's a
This is
self-portrait. It's called A Strong Woman. But yeah, I took that of me, and.
But is this like edited, or this was actually what was in the picture that you took?
So it's a backdrop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's not
That shit look
edited.
wild.
So like
you
the
right there?
herbal-
Yeah.
The
Yeah, you look
herbal
like you're like a
flowers,
bronze,
They come
like,
with benefits
statue
and
or something.
everything, like smoking them and everything.
Yeah. So those,
That's
they're
fire.
good for like anxiety, depression. It's a mood lifter, and it does give you a natural high. So, it gives you a high like weed, just not as intense as weed.
So what else in there? You said raspberry.
It's raspberry leaf, lemon balm, nettle, peppermint, spearmint,
This is the peppermint right here.
blue
I taste
lotus.
that. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Well,
this.
we definitely appreciate you for the
Yeah,
gift.
you're welcome.
I think you're the second person to bring us a gift.
Aw.
That-
Who?
Who
Will.
brought a gift?
Will bought us the shirt.
Will brought us some shirts,
A
and I feel
word.
like somebody else brought us something too. Oh, Mello gave me a shirt too.
But nah, I fuck
Yeah.
with it though. It just show that you
No,
that
and
you appreciate.
what I really
it.
like
Know
is
what
the
mean? You
stickers too.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh wait,
thank you.
this is the ones I told you, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Oh, I gotta put this on the laptop now.
And this is not weed, y'all. So don't try to make it seem like I'm smoking, yo. 'Cause
Hey,
it's
yo.
not weed.
He been
Right.
really on some quitting weed shit, but he been drinking like more.
Right now.
So it's like,
Okay. So wait, you're not smoking weed?
I
pulled up with the wine?
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I
like
fuck
a
with the
weekend,
line.
right?
I fuck with the
oh yeah,
wine.
fuck
Like
with
a
this. Come
weekend.
on.
You ain't
Yeah, and a
smoked for like
pen,
week
a
so
little
far?
chicken pen.
We get some jades.
So how long you been doing the? And what is the brand called one more time? The
Perla Woods.
no, the incense or the what'd you call? What's it called? Not the. I don't want to say the
Perla
joints.
Blunt. It's really my transcend blend in a smokable herbal blend.
Okay.
Yeah, but I call them Perla Blunts. But I'm about to roll them in things other than blunts. So
Hold on, I gotta throw this sticker on right now. Yeah, tell us a little more. Like, how long have you been doing the blog, and like, you know what I'm saying? Do you have anybody else that works
actually-
with you, and you know stuff like that?
yeah, I just really over the pandemic I started taking it more serious. But I've had perlawoods.com for a long time. I was just selling items up there. I wasn't like posting and blogging up there. So really, it's been a couple months since probably the beginning of the quarantine. But yeah, I've been having this site for a few years now, probably since 2017,
What do you use?
2016, 2017.
what's
That's
up.
when I became Perla Woods.
Yeah. Do you have anybody else that like writes on there for you, or
No,
any writers or
so
anything?
it's just all me that's writing, but I am expanding, so I'm getting some help. But probably not on the writing stage, just more with like social media posting and content creating.
Oh yeah. What do you use? What do you use to get your domain? Like, what site do you use to get the .com?
1 and 1.
One and one.
What? Yeah, 1 and 1.
Gotta check that out.
Yeah.
We've been thinking about doing a site
Hell
too.
yeah,
So
and it's $1, like literally $1.
a month or
No,
forever?
it's $1.
You gotta buy the domain.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's what I
$1
meant.
for the first year, and then it's like $12 after that. But there's a bunch of sites you can use.
That's actually not that bad for
yeah,
real.
yeah.
I like that. Because we have a merch shop too for like we have like a couple shirts up and like a keychain, but we used what's it called, Big Cartel.
Okay, yeah.
It's cool, but I just feel like it looks cooler when you have a .com. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you can connect your .com to Big Cartel.
yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so just
That's what I
you.
did.
Oh, use like Big Cartel for like the shipping aspect and like the
Yeah.
store aspect.
Mm-hmm. And you could
got you.
just attach your domain to it.
It's kind of
Yeah.
like a partnership. Kind of.
Shit dope.
I feel it. I've been looking for I don't know if because you do YouTube too, right? Like you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Are you hip to like how to put merch in the description? Because I don't know if you've seen like certain YouTubers, they'll have like
Yeah, I know.
they'll have like the actual pictures of the merch
yeah,
under
I don't
the
know.
video.
I feel
You know
like
what I mean?
you might have to have probably a certain amount of subscribers.
You think so?
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really I ain't gonna say really, but you really be like on your music shit like that? Cause we was on your page and we saw you was freestyling.
Oh,
Oh, they
yeah,
watched
nah.
the freestyle. I figured I was like you were just playing
You
around.
were just playing
Yeah,
around.
no, I was just playing around.
Playing around. Nah,
Yeah.
that shit was hard though.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
They played that
I
shit back
feel
like
like-
10 times.
It was like damn, sure to snap, man.
I was like, I think she's just playing around. I don't think she really makes music like that, but I was,
Yeah,
that's
no,
hard,
maybe
though.
2022 I might come up with a mixtape. We'll
Yeah?
see. Yeah.
That would be hard.
Yeah.
Be hard.
Yeah, definitely should.
Yeah, I've played around, making some music.
Yeah, I was like, so you touched a little bit on like how you kind of just express yourself through your art.
Yeah.
Like we were looking on your Instagram earlier, and you got some deep looking shit up there.
Yeah.
Like what? Like I want to know like how your
Definitely.
mind works. I want to know like
Ooh,
what are you
how
really,
my mind
what are you trying to
works?
say? Like what do you really want to
No.
say? You know?
It's a lot that goes on up here. Like I'm crazy low key and
Yeah.
high key too, but I just like I'm very spiritual, so I really like be diving deep within myself, and I like to tap into the things that I'm afraid of, things that are holding me back, and just like if I'm mentally unstable about something, I'm like attacking that. So the shit that I go through, like that's how deep it is. How it's expressed in my photos, like it's that deep, and I be having to get shit out. Like I go through like depression, and I'm very passionate. Like I'm very, very passionate about everything, and I'm just like different. My mind just works different.
I feel that.
That's the best way to put it, for real.
Yeah.
And sometimes passion is like, I feel like passion can roll over to obsession sometimes.
Yeah, and
You know?
I do be dealing with some obsessions in different areas of my life.
Yeah. That's how, personally for me, sometimes I feel like once I like enjoy doing something, like I really become obsessed with it. Where it's like a certain level of like.
Yeah.
But I also feel like anybody who becomes like really like successful or something kind of has to have like a certain level of like crazy.
Yeah,
Because like in the beginning, nobody like you really in the beginning like you're the only one that believes it. So it's like
right.
it's not real yet. So it's like you technically are a little crazy, like you know what I mean. But it's like you gotta see it through.
You gotta stand behind that shit and just ride it out. Like
Yeah, because you got some shit. I'm trying to remember some of the posts we were looking at, like
I think she was
like one of my favorite ones was the alien head one.
okay,
That was fire because
the green and
you
blue.
see the Off-World podcast. We see the alien right there. Shout out to Picasso.
Oh yeah,
Like, I'm big on-
He big on like that space shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He big on that.
and they're not at all.
Damn.
I mean, you feel me? Put it like this. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I can't really explain it. I just don't. I really don't believe that they be out there, yo. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that they really.
I don't believe in like
I don't believe that they be-
aliens. I believe
You don't believe
like,
in aliens?
I believe maybe like time travelers.
That's fire. I do too. I do too.
I mean, I believe like we're all aliens deep down. I mean, we
To
probably
this
came
planet?
from
We
yeah.
are,
Yeah.
definitely.
And
I
I'm sure
kinda
we
believe
probably
that.
exist
Kinda
on
believe
different
that.
planets at some point.
Hey, it's probably somebody else on another planet that's just like us.
You know what they say? They say when civilizations get too smart or like real smart, the reason we don't, what would they say? Advanced civilizations usually end up killing themselves off. They end up killing each other over time. So that's why we never encounter any other advanced beings, because they probably kill each other off type shit.
Word. Bullshit.
You gotta,
That's what we doing.
if
now.
you're like in a shit like that, you gotta read. I'm gonna send you the link. It's this shit called the Rugged Philosopher, and it's this article. It's probably like a 10-15 minute read. It's not too long, but this guy he gets on the bus, and a homeless guy sits next to him on the bus, and the homeless guy tells him he's God. The homeless guy is like, I'm God. So the whole article, it's fiction, of course, but it's real interesting. But like, so he basically starts asking this homeless guy that's saying he's God all these questions that he would ask God.
Word.
And like one of the things that he said that I always remember is that human beings, we have to get through certain levels of like evolution to be able to join like, I guess the next like, you know what I'm saying, the rest of the universe type shit.
Word.
And he was like, the point, like the way we're gonna get to the next level, he said, he's like, the level right now we're at is a few select people on the earth have the power to destroy the whole earth, right? Like nuclear weapons and shit. He's like, in the future, before we can transcend to the next level, there's going to get to a point where every single human being on earth is going to have that power. And then once we all can be mature enough to not cause destruction, but just because we can, then we're like mature enough to go like, you know what I'm saying? Join the intergalactic force or whatever the fuck is.
I believe that because
But
I
it's a
feel
lot of
like
shit.
that's what we're going through now. Like we keep going through shit so that we can transcend and just elevate our minds. And like the people who can't, like eventually die off for real.
That's what's going on right now.
For real though.
Legit.
Evolution is taking place
Hey, look,
in front of our eyes.
somebody, what's this nigga, Paris, right?
Which Paris?
The one.
Oh, when we know?
Yeah.
Oh, Smallwood? Yeah.
Yeah, so motherfucking, he had asked, he was like, why is everybody so spiritual now? Like, is it a trend? I was like, bro, what type of question is that? You feel me? Like, you should want to be
That's
spiritual.
a really good question, though. I will.
But you should want to be
go ahead.
spiritual, though. You feel
Yeah.
me? You shouldn't, like, everybody, but it's a good thing that everybody, like, starting to wake up and starting to realize shit because, you know what I mean? That's not good that everybody just ignoring. You know what I mean?
That's
Ignoring
I have a
certain
few points
things.
on
It's
that.
supposed
Yeah,
to
man.
be like this. Everybody's supposed
Everybody
to be
supposed
consciously.
to, everybody supposed to be getting in, tapped in with themselves and tapped in with the world and nature and all that shit.
It's
Yeah.
funny you
I
say
mean-
that. It's funny you say that because like
He kind of made me mad when he asked.
no, because that's a solid question because there is people that are like fake positive type shit,
Yeah,
like
facts.
fake,
That's a
fake
fact.
conscious, which is
Yeah.
it's weird to say. 'Cause
No, it's
you
true
want you do want
because-
everybody to be positive, but sometimes that might be their path to salvation. Like let them fake it first, and then they might love it, and then
that's
actually
usually how it goes. It's like you become conscious, you become positive,
yeah.
and then you become conscious.
Yup.
And when you become positive, that's all you're about. So you're like, you just forget about all the negative shit. But then you become conscious And then you start recognizing, oh shit, I'm really fucked up in this way. Like I've been fucking focused on the positive shit all this time.
Yeah.
All this negative shit been, taking the back burner in my life.
People want to be conscious and shit, but what that really means, usually when you first become quote unquote conscious, it's painful because you first see how much of a piece of shit you are,
right?
Yeah. And then you got to work on yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to deal with that shadow work.
So first, it starts out painful. It's not like what I'm saying?
Like you start realizing like, damn, yo, I've been fucking up. So now you like, I bet I'm gonna stop doing this. You feel me? Like I'm gonna stop doing this. Like certain things. Like I always tell people, like work on what you can. You feel me? Work on work on the shit that you know. Now I mean that like I bet I could stop doing this. You feel me? I know I ain't supposed to be doing this. I could stop doing this, but the shit that that might take a little longer, just slowly just gravitate off that shit, man, and you gonna be alright. No bullshit. That's how I started for real. Like I stopped doing like a lot of shit, like, but I slowly did. I ain't rush shit though. You feel me? I ain't rush it. I took time with it.
And for I do just feel like the word conscious is like cliche now. It's like a stigma. So I'll just say I like how you said positive. It starts with that. Like I just want to, like I don't want to be the person who complains all the time or thinks. I just want to be optimistic and you know what I'm saying. Try to find a way to make shit happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been protecting my energy. I'm gonna tell you like that, cause motherfuckers been trying me, man. Like family, friends, fucking. I ain't gonna say friends, cause I don't really got that many friends, but family and just people in general.
Oh, that's the worst part. When you become consciously aware, you deal with friends and family, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Yeah, it is.
You realize
the worst.
everything, and you're like, yo,
you just be like,
you're more fucked up than I always thought too.
Yeah, but but you still go through that so that you can elevate even more.
Yeah,
because when
sure.
you start recognizing the flaws in other people, that means you got flaws within yourself that you're not even recognizing. Like you're seeing the reflection
those
in
flaws
them.
Exactly, they're mirroring you.
Yeah, and then like the best way to help people, elevate, like your parents, if you want them to change and grow and elevate, you got to just keep elevating. Like it's like a contagious effect.
Be the change.
Yeah, like
we have a song called "Be the Change." I don't think it's even out yet.
Yeah, I remember that song.
It's like inspiration and motivation is such a big thing. Like who fucking I always remember that line. You seen the movie Tomorrowland? No. It's like there's this whole other like dimension where all the dreamers go and create and shit. But the kid in that movie says a line I always remember. He's like, he makes a jetpack or whatever, and the guy asks him, he's like, "What good is a jetpack gonna do to the world?" He's like, "If I looked up in the sky and I seen a kid on the jetpack, I'll be inspired." And it's like,
I can't smoke that weed, right?
That's weed. No, you're good. Yeah, definitely. We don't know what it is anymore. You got the incense. You got the Perla joints. Fucking. But yeah, it's like inspiration is the biggest thing. Like one of the biggest things you could do for someone. Like.
Yeah.
And we can all do that for someone.
Yeah. And the best way to inspire is like to elevate yourself.
For sure.
Like, keep working on yourself. At least that's what I believe. And that's like my approach to helping people. Like I want to save the world. Yeah, but I have to start with myself.
Yeah.
Facts.
That's a fact, man.
Like that.
It's just so much. I don't know, like me lately, man, I've been trying like just be careful like what I watch, what I listen to, you know what I mean? Like certain shit. Cause like I don't know, man, it's just the frequencies, man. The frequencies in the world.
Bro, I definitely been doing that lately too.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been on my R&B shit, man. I've been on my old school R&B shit.
R&B living on the 30th.
Yeah, I'm dropping on the 30th too. But
you watch that Social Dilemma shit on Netflix? You gotta get hit. What is some stuff like you been watching these shows or movies lately?
No, I be on YouTube.
Bro, you be in the
like
wormhole, the rabbit holes on YouTube.
Yeah.
I shall suck you in.
I really do.
You start out watching fucking, just I don't know, makeup tutorials. You end up on goddamn Flat Earth.
Yeah.
Everything leads you to Flat Earth now. That's really crazy.
I haven't seen the Flat Earth thing, but that's usually
that shit's
how
on
it
YouTube.
goes. Really?
Yeah, it's wild.
What
like,
do y'all think? It's flat
on Flat Earth? No, I don't think the
I
Earth
don't
is
think
flat.
it's flat or round. I don't know.
I think it's round.
I think it's like a blob.
A blob?
Yeah.
It's just like,
it's just a plane, like
it's just like a morphine and shit, like Jello.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fire.
to the point where I don't even want to fucking figure out. Man.
My thing, I love that we're talking about.
I
love that we're talking about flat Earth. I'm gonna put it in the tag so it can like the algorithm can pick it up. But my whole thing with the Flat Earth shit is like, bro, so what? even if it was flat, it's like, okay, just another thing they lied to us about. Like, what changes?
Not even lied. I mean,
Lying to us
they ain't know.
Or like whatever,
They
either lied or didn't know, whatever. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, also yeah, because like information changes through time. Like people used to think the Earth was like what the center of the fucking the universe, and like even science changes over time.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, so like tell us a little more about like your photography. Like how did that? You know what I mean? Like when did you start doing
I've been
that?
photographing my whole life.
Do you have any photographer smoke with any photographers?
No.
He's a photographer.
Because Shino brought that up to us.
With nobody.
You know Shino?
You said who?
You know Shino? His IG is like Alter Shino.
No.
But he's a photographer too. We just had him on like last week. But he was like talking about like there's actual photographer smoke in the area. Like photographers be like beefing and stuff. Like are you hip to this at all?
No,
They beef over it though.
I'm little Perla in her clamshell. Like I be to myself
keep it that way.
in my clubhouse, Perla's Playhouse.
What camera do you use?
I use a Canon right now, M5 mirrorless. But I haven't really been shooting. Like I haven't been trying to shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mirrorless is they don't have lenses, right? It's just like one lens.
No, they have.
Okay.
Lenses.
Yeah. My next question was what's your favorite lens?
Right here, bro. I got
My
it.
favorite lens.
All time lens. What would you pick
Probably.
if you had to use one?
I mean, it depends what I'm doing for real. I've always liked the 35.
That's what Shino said too.
I like the 10 to 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those two probably.
Can I ask you something? What is like? How big is like loving yourself like to you? Cause I be we was on your page. You got like a lot of like or the body.
Yeah.
And like
It's
and that's
so-
good. And that's good that you do that. Cause some people don't love themselves. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like regardless of how you look or anything, you should always love yourself.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
feel me? So I just
Like,
wanted to know like how big is that to you? Like
it's
what
really
does that mean?
big. It's like imperative. It's imperative in my life, and I feel like we are the only lives that we live. So how can we not love ourselves, and how can we put other things before ourselves? Like this is literally our life that we're living. We're not living this life for nobody else. We're not. We're not. So why aren't we putting ourselves first? Why aren't we loving ourselves?
Yeah.
Like that should literally be the first thing. And you can't give to anybody. You can't give to anything unless you're good,
Yeah.
or else you're just depleting yourself. Like you're fucking like your soul is just everywhere. It's not even with you.
Yeah.
So you probably
that's a
don't
fact.
like. You could be lost in a sauce out here off that shit.
That's how they say on the airplane. Put your mask on first, then
exactly.
then you can help others.
But yeah, I hope the people that's watching this understand that, man. You feel me? Because you definitely gotta love yourself, man. Because I know a lot of people that be calling themselves ugly and they be like, I don't think this and all this other shit, man. But you gotta stop feeling like that. You gotta stop beating yourself down. You feel me?
And yeah,
You gotta
they
stop
say
doing that
fucking
shit.
suicides have been going up since
COVID. Yeah.
And like
Shit crazy.
and even with like bullying and shit too, bro. I've seen like the new documentaries, like how it's pretty much gotten way worse since social media. You know what I'm saying? Like
There's so many negative people out here. Like
It is.
I was
though.
saying that today, and I try not to feed in it like at all, but I had to say something today. Like motherfuckers is really negative, and they fucking like social media. People on social media will sit there and fucking like they just judge everything. Like you are disliking shit. Why? That has nothing to do with you. What
They
somebody
dislike it 'cause
posts,
they don't
Bro, don't-
you
understand it.
dislike what
Yeah.
somebody posts.
yeah.
And you let it fuel you so much. Why? That shit has nothing to do with you.
The whole internet turned into World Star. The comments on the World Star.
Yeah, it's certain,
Bro, it used to be
certain
just
things they
World Star.
punish you.
You go in, bro. It's like everything. You know how the World Star is just vulgar comments. It could be a video of like somebody saving a cat's life, and the first comment would be like, "Yo, I'll fuck the shit out that cat." Like
Right.
what? Like, and the whole internet is like that now, bro. It's like so.
No, that's
like,
why I
fuck
took a
everything.
break.
Like
That's why I took a break from social media, man,
Yeah.
because it was just so much negative shit, and I'm just like, man, this shit ain't even. I don't even want to be on Facebook. Like I literally just got back on Facebook probably like 3 days ago, and that's just cause I got a project about to drop. But besides that, man, I don't really be entertained. Like for real, I don't even be scrolling up my story checking nigga shit no more, cause everybody's so fucking negative. Like for real, I ain't gonna say everybody. Like it is some motherfuckers up there like trying to promote their business or they trying to like drop some jewels on niggas. But besides that, everybody either talking shit. It's females, know what I mean? Like just, know what I mean, posting they OnlyFans shit, know what I mean? You feel me?
OnlyFans.
And like I said, I don't knock nobody.
No.
I don't knock that shit.
OnlyFans is the rapping. It's the rapping for women now. Like you got all guys want to be rappers. All girls want to get their OnlyFans popping.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, like I said, it ain't nothing wrong. It ain't nothing wrong with OnlyFans. You feel me? It ain't nothing wrong with that shit at all. But you know, it's like some females be doing it. You feel me? Like they some females be doing too much with it. I can't.
Let people do what they want to do,
for sure.
And you have to not take anything personal.
Yeah, that's
for
a
sure.
Fact.
That's hard. That's a hard lesson to learn, but that's a good one.
But think about it though, like back in the day, man, motherfucker, like if like females used to cry when they got exposed. Like you feel me? When somebody exposed a female, like females will go all out, be ready to kill themselves.
That's certain girls. I mean, certain girls. That's their, you know.
They is all with it, and don't get it fucked up. No, like don't get it fucked up, my nigga. Like, know what I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't never like been out there like in support and like supported nobody.
Yeah.
Like OnlyFans, but I do know a couple. Like, I do know
but
a female.
You have different type of women too. So
Yeah,
you have
facts.
women who are just openly expressive.
That's their thing.
Yeah, facts.
And some women who don't. And
Nah.
to each his
some
own.
some Jones just trying to hop on the wave. That's all it is. I'm like, oh, yo, damn, I can get some money. All right, fuck it, let's go now. Let's get this money. But at the same time, like I said before, like what we talk about on the joint,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't knock OnlyFans because some females really got to get that bag.
That's what I said. What
and
I
not
will tell
only
you-
that, it's another source of income. So
Yeah,
you feel me?
that's what I'm gonna tell
I
you.
don't knock that shit at all. Like I really
Yeah,
don't.
my thing with it, bro. I feel like it's good because it put the power into the hands of like the entertainer. Because like back like the porn industry, like back in the day, you're not really making money like that. Like the studios are making the money. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was hard to really like work for yourself in that industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
that.
But
yeah,
another
it
thing-
is. But these girls, like these big porn stars with actual names, are making like money off their OnlyFans. Like, so if they got the power now. Like, oh damn, I ain't even got to shoot no more with you. Like, I got this shit on my phone. I can do it myself. Like,
But OnlyFans don't even only gotta be for sex. Like you
Yeah, it could be for- yeah,
like
people
you
do-
can
people use it
have
for a lot
like you
of
can
stuff.
have like
Yeah.
for real like I was just saying that. I was swear to God, bro. I was just I think I was telling you or Rock that shit. I forgot who the fuck I was telling. But I was just saying like, bro, we could really like send our fans to our OnlyFans. my
Yeah,
nigga,
like I put my art
and they
up
gonna
there.
pay it.
Yeah.
You know, my art has nude in it, so I just put it up there.
they
like, I really would-
gravitate to
Like
it.
I would put it up there on Instagram. Like
Yeah.
I would do that if I could, but I can't. So
Do you have to
OnlyFans.
pay taxes on OnlyFans? How does that work?
Mm-hmm.
All of this,
Yeah,
all
that
of this
money.
tax.
Mine.
Is it all tax? Every dollar from the beginning? 'Cause I know some stuff. I know some stuff has like a cap. You might be able to make a certain amount, then
it
pay taxes.
charges a fee off at each subscription,
Oh wow.
but you get a W-9.
What is it, like
so-
10% off of everybody or what?
Mm.
They gotta get their money too, I guess.
Hell yeah.
But you set your price at whatever you want it to be. So.
Yeah, true. And then if we could touch a little bit on. I know you also do set design.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we actually met. You
right.
did
Yeah.
Scoozy's set
Yeah.
for Veronica's apartment show. Was that what it was?
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
love set design. Like, it's probably one of my favorite things that I don't do enough of.
Yeah.
But I just love creating worlds. You know, like it's my favorite part of making the actual image.
I got you.
So yeah, that's what got me into it because I was doing it with my photography.
Yeah.
It's like another avenue to help you tap in with your creativity.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Like, cause it's like painting, but in live form.
I got you.
Yeah. So like I'm always changing up my apartment and shit, cause I just enjoy like.
Did you do that as a kid too? Always like change your room around and shit.
I didn't do it. No, I didn't really. I mean, every so often I did, but
Damn, so
I would
man,
like to like put stuff on my
What?
walls.
Cigarette king, my nigga. God damn.
Word. And then I also seen you did you had a few like galleries, right? Like
Exhibits.
Is it exhibits? That what it's
Yeah.
called?
Yeah.
I wish I would have got a chance to go. I don't remember what was happening at the time, but I seen it on Instagram.
Word.
That's probably one of the most fire things I've seen. Like
Yeah.
you do, because that was like you said, like that was like creating a world basically.
Yeah.
That's like a whole experience.
Right.
Of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
How was that for
do
you?
more.
Like, did you use like local artists maybe for like music in there or anything?
Okay, so I did one last October, which there was music involved. You know, I did it with Myth Scene, and they had performers But as far as the art, it was just all my art. That was a part of 2 different series, and then I just like decorated it in a like Halloween theme, and then
Was it around Halloween time?
yeah, it was in October. And then the other room, it was like I just really love blacklight shit, so I love playing with that, and you know I had like neon, everything, and I just made. Because it was called The Dark Side of Ollie Arts. It was all of my, like, darker art. You know, the stuff that's more...
Definitely have some questions on that, too. But okay.
All your shadow work.
Yes, exactly. So, my shadow work. Yeah. So, I did it based on, you know, just my darker side.
Got you.
Yeah.
That was just that one? What about you? And you had 2 exhibits, right?
I've done a few.
Okay.
I've had one at Utopia Finney. That one was.
What is that?
You said where?
Yeah, what Utopia?
Virginia Beach.
Utopia Finney. Oh, that's that's like the place.
It's a gallery, yeah.
Okay.
Like a art gallery in Virginia Beach.
How much for your paintings?
You said what?
How much for your paintings?
How much?
Yeah, you offer like services for paintings and stuff too?
I don't do like commission work for real. My paintings, it's just my expression.
Okay.
So, shoot, I got a painting right now. I'm probably about to sell for $10K.
Oh, for
Oh,
real?
really?
Yeah.
Talk your shit. Hold on. Say that
Damn,
in the mic.
hold
Talk your
on.
shit. Talk your shit.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I gotta hold on. Damn, 10K. Somebody trying to get that shit for 10K.
Is that through a
Paintings
website
is
or is that
the
like
biggest
No,
investment.
it's
It
not
is
somebody you know?
It is though, because if you think about it, like it's a lot of motherfuckers.
Nobody I know. You know, I'm just
Sheesh.
putting it out there.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah.
what do you mean
No.
nobody you
What
know?
do you think Jay-Z got into Picasso?
Nobody I know is buying it for $10K.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Like it's not in the process.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
It is universally.
Oh, okay.
just
I got
saying,
you.
yeah.
Manifestation.
Yeah.
I like that. That's
That's what I would sell it for, cause it's like very deep.
yeah.
Like it's very deep.
I think somebody would buy that shit though. I got faith in you.
I haven't done too much history on like painters and stuff. Do like these paintings that are worth like all this money? Do they usually become worth that like after the painter is dead, like after his lifetime, or a lot of them valuable when he makes them?
The value goes up on it.
Yeah, but are like some of them like where there are some of them that like they were never valuable throughout their life, and then just maybe some, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of artists where that's the case, but
Yeah.
I mean, you sell it at what you want to sell it at,
I got
and
you.
then you buy art because you invest in it, because over time, it does gain value. Like art captures an experience, it captures time, it captures history, it captures
A feeling.
so much energy that like over time, that's why the value of it goes up, because it's like it's captured. So if you think about like a sculpture that's in this old building, right? It was a sculpture in there, and it's from what, 500 years ago or some shit, 50 years ago, made by the first black there's a first black doctor's office in Hampton.
Okay.
And inside of it, there's this brass sculpture, and it's like amazing. And it was made, back then. They bought it for it. So if you think about it now, like that is a piece of history. So that's why the value of it goes up. Like they probably bought it for $30 back then, or probably bought it for way cheaper than that. But now it will be worth fucking at least $150.
Yeah, throughout the years. Yeah.
Who decides? I feel like it's like
Well, how much everything costs.
pricing art is so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like it might be some shit you think it's like, it looks like just like a line and like a blob, but it'd be
Right.
like $6 billion.
Yeah, I'd be
It's like who decides how much some shit is worth? Is it like a brand name thing? Like it'd be this artist?
It could be the
Or like-
artist, but it could also be like the material.
But I do want to go to like an art show, like get dressed up, sip some wine. And just,
No,
you know what
that's-
I mean?
that's
that
fire.
Shit, that shit is fly,
That's
bro.
fire.
I
We gotta go to her next
always wanna do
exhibit.
shit
We
like
gotta go to her
that.
next
Yeah.
exhibit. You having one?
Yes.
Well, probably not this year because
Yeah.
everything that's going
Yeah,
on.
well, definitely
I
let me
literally
know.
took a break from making art this
I'm
whole
gonna get clean and
quarantine.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you
With
been?
my little red wine.
What have you
feel
been
me?
doing?
I've been writing.
Writing?
And been just doing my Perla Woods thing, working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took
That's
a break.
fire.
But I'm getting back on it because it's a project that I'm like consolidating.
I got you.
Yeah.
I haven't been to your YouTube yet. What do you do on YouTube? Is it like a vlog type thing or?
So I was doing a vlog, last year? But I kind of slacked off doing that. And then I do like readings, tarot readings and oracle readings.
Oh, you into that type of stuff?
Yeah.
Get me hip. I'm not really too hip on stuff. It's funny because I'm kind of a fraud. I dropped this. I dropped a song called Fate, and like the cover art is like a girl with like tarot card and shit. But I don't really know what the fuck it is.
It matches the song though.
Yeah, like I don't know. What's up with that stuff?
Okay, so tarot cards are.
That's your future, right?
I mean, it can predict the energy that's surrounding you.
Okay.
Or it tells you the energy that's surrounding you because there's energy in each card. So you have a deck of cards, just like a regular deck of cards. And on each card is an art. And each card is a number. Each card is a suit, just like the regular deck of cards. So each card has its own meaning, which means it has its own energy within that card. So just like we have energy, we might pick up on lots of things. Like you might be thinking something, then you see it. Some shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how the tarot cards work. If you shuffle them, you have them in your hand, and your intention is to, try to get some clarity on some shit, whatever cards you pull are gonna relate to your life based on what you see, what's in the cards. Somebody else can read it for you, and that's what I do, because I'm great at reading art.
So what is a question someone like what is that question I'm trying to find an answer for doing that? Or you know what I mean?
You can ask anything. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, what would you try to look for, I guess?
You could say like a lot of people have questions based on their career, what direction to go in with their career, if they need help making a decision like about, I don't know, anything.
Yeah.
Or, your love life.
I got you.
Yeah, you can literally ask it anything.
So what are some, okay, give me like one of the cards, like what are the answers, or like what one of the cards mean?
So like the Emperor card popped in my head.
Okay.
It's a major arcana in a card.
What does that mean?
It's like one of the major suits.
Okay.
So that card is like, and it's number 4. It means like somebody who's in very masculine energy, is a leader, is like strong, and that's what that card means. So if that card comes out when you ask it like, what is my issue right now, and that card comes out, then you might be a little hot-headed,
egocentric.
Yeah. Narcissistic.
I got you.
Could come out like that. Yeah.
And what was that? You said a few more things. You said the cards. What else you say?
About
like the stuff you're into. You said the tarot cards, and then you said like 2 more things.
Oh, oracle cards.
Yeah, was that something
Those
similar?
are like angel cards. They're like imagine my art right there on a card.
Okay.
And I put the meaning strong woman. And you pull that card. Then there's just a message for you. If I put a message with that, then that would just be somebody's message from the card.
Okay. Hell yeah. I also seen while we on this, I seen something, I think one of your pictures talking about something about witchcraft. You into that?
I ain't posting nothing about no witchcraft.
You
I
mean, witch kitchen, bro.
Witch kitchen?
Okay, witch kitchen.
What does that mean? What's up with that?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I ain't really think that it was on no. Like that's why I was like, nah. I mean, we was going to ask you, just
why I'm super interested in it, because I just finished watching. I was finished watching Lovecraft Country. Have you seen that?
Yeah,
so that's that. Like that was like a big topic in that. I don't know if you want to touch on that at all.
Yeah, I consider myself a witch.
For
I
real?
believe we all are witches.
What is that? What does that mean?
To me, it's just a woman in power. It's a woman who taps into her power, who taps into our manifestation abilities or our magic, our inner magic. Is one with herself and the universe, and that's me.
That's perfectly well.
So you think
perfectly
people? So you think people put in like a negative
Of course.
stereotype on it?
Of course. Yeah, definitely.
I like that.
But that's the beauty of shit, though. You feel me? 'Cause
Life is all perspective.
Motherfuckers
bro.
be thinking they know,
Yeah.
and they really don't know. You feel me?
Nah,
like,
for sure.
know what I mean?
Because it can mean anything. It's based on what you believe it is. That's what it is for me.
Yeah.
People have, I mean, there's all types of witches. People do shit like
Try
dark
to do evil shit with
Yeah.
it.
Some dark shit. Yeah.
I don't fuck with none of that.
Nah.
Respect.
You know,
Respect,
that
though.
person
Respect,
might call
though.
themselves
We
a
ain't.
witch.
I don't think. Yeah, I ain't never think. I was looking at the picture. I was like, you feel me? I was like, you feel me? Like that's why I was like, man, when she get here, we just gonna chop it up with her. You feel me? See, I mean, see what she is. Now me see what's
like
type
that,
on.
like
But
that.
but you don't give off that type of vibe that you on that type of shit. It
Word.
just be the captions. It don't be the pictures. It be like some of
Yeah.
the captions, and that's all. I mean, that's all it is though. But
They was
Yeah.
real fascinated by your captions.
yeah,
Word.
like
I
the
know I
other
get a
people,
little deep in
that normally be on the show, like the one that's not here right now, they was concerned a little bit.
They was
you know?
concerned.
Yeah, they were. Yeah,
yo.
they was
they
a little
say?
concerned.
Hey,
No, they were
yo.
just like, man, you see what she talking about?
They
Man?
were
She
like-
she might be on some witchcraft shit.
Yeah, I was like,
bruh.
bro, you don't even know her.
I'm like, bro, we don't know her, bro. Like, we gotta, like, that's the whole purpose of her coming on the show, so we
Yeah.
can get to know her, and she'll break it down. But how you broke it down,
that was
perfect.
That was
Like,
perfect.
you don't know what I mean? Like,
Fire.
most people get stuck and be like, how can I explain it?
What the
You know, that's how they be, and that's how you know they
Ew.
on some bullshit. But she went flat out with it, went straight
Nice.
to the point, and I respect you for that, man. So
Much love.
everybody that's watching, Cam and Rock, when y'all
Hey,
see
yo,
this,
that's hilarious. So you
just know
so
my girl on some positive shit. She ain't
so
on
you
no-
went, you went to Lovecraft too,
Yes, I love. I was
Word.
just thinking about that yesterday. Like, damn, I miss it.
bro. I feel like not enough people are talking about that.
Wait, Lovecraft
was-
is a place?
Wait,
a show.
no, it's a show. Yeah,
Hey,
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft
you said we.
Country.
I was like, what?
They always talk about.
You
this
haven't
shit.
seen
They,
it yet,
bro.
right?
They've been trying to
Bro.
get us to watch that shit for. a
Only me
minute.
and Cam have seen it out of
So
our crew.
good.
Literally best show I've seen in my life. Literally. I bet
so
y'all.
good.
I can't hype it up enough, bro.
I
I
don't
just started.
even-
I love sci-fi. Like, I love shit like that.
Yeah, I just started watching Twilight Zone. You know, Jordan Peele did that. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't know?
He got
bruh,
one.
I just got hip to this last week. He has 2 seasons. He's the narrator in it, and like he helps.
Of Twilight
Bro,
Zone.
Twilight Zone, a new revamped
That's the dude
Twilight
that
Zone.
made us, right?
I just started
Wow.
season 2. It's like that. You should definitely check that
Damn.
out.
Yeah, that's the dude that made
Me
us.
too.
Dog.
Yeah.
He's bro. Salute to him, man. He doing his thing, man. Whatever his
No,
name
I
is.
think he might be an alien.
Who?
Jordan Peele. Like certain people really be like doing shit. It's like that doesn't come from this. Like, where did you come up with that idea at? Like,
Nah, he do it.
you
Put like
know
this.
what I mean?
He's an artist.
He's an artist,
Yeah.
bro. And then you gotta think about it. Like, I honestly feel like he got like a nice little team around him.
Oh, yeah,
you feel me?
definitely.
He got a nice little team around him.
Yeah.
Like
He's tapped into himself.
yeah,
like,
he's tapped in, bro. He be trying to wake us up on certain shit.
No, definitely.
No bullshit. He be trying to definitely trying to put us up on game. And a lot of people be thinking that, oh, it's just a movie. Nah, bro, it's messages throughout all that shit. And you just gotta, know what I mean? You just gotta open up your mind, cause most people like so blind, like to a lot of shit that's going on in this world, bro. It's funny, like you really can't sit here and tell nobody about, know what I mean? Tell nobody about the wickedness, like the wickedness that be going on in the world. You feel me? Some people gonna be like, man, you just talking. Like, and I don't really like that shit just because, like, it's like, dog, like, you gotta understand, bro, like, the world is not a heavenly place, bro. The world is like, it's
can
like
be,
hell.
though.
It can be,
though.
it can be, bro, but we in hell, bro. If you think about it, bro. If you think about it, we really is in hell. And we trying to like, know what I mean?
We're trying to
fight our way out of this shit.
yes,
You feel me?
to not suffer through hell.
Yeah, I'm trying. I ain't trying to
it
suffer.
can really feel that way, and I've felt that before. I felt like, wow, life is really hell. Like, we are forced to move. We have to move because we are in these bodies. I cannot sit here all day every day. I have to move.
Yeah, gotta make moves, man. That's a fact, though.
At the end of the day, you'll get bed sores and you might fuck around and die for not moving.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We are
does
forced to
that mean?
move. That means
That
like,
motion is the key.
Shit, you even move in
Yeah.
your sleep. So it's like,
everything is constantly moving. Everything is moving around us.
That's a fact.
Have you heard? I think I've said this on the show before, but Joe Rogan. I've seen this on Joe Rogan's show. They talked about that the idea that the theory that ideas are life forms. So like all things that have ever been invented, like it started with an idea. So maybe if it's a life form, it finds the perfect human that it can infect, and like that can grow that idea. You know what I mean? Like
I believe that.
That's kind of interesting, right?
Because I've heard like our mind exists in many dimensions.
Yeah. I definitely believe in different dimensions and shit.
Yeah, I definitely believe that because.
Well, I think it's actually scientifically proven. I think scientists say that there's like multiple dimensions.
Oh.
I might be wrong about that. Look that up. I'm not a fucking scientist.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I've gone to multiple dimensions.
Off meditation or?
Yeah, meditation. Fucking. When I was a kid, just.
Oh, bro, I thought
My fault.
I thought it was this for real.
I sparked that
Let
one
me
on
go
accident.
ahead.
I was like, I hit it, thought it was my butt. I was like, whoa, what is this?
No, when I was a kid, I used to have like these crazy experiences. I was like, I forgot that I was crazy.
like dreams or?
No, I would be like just walking down the street, and everything would just like fucking switch. Like everything would turn blue, and I'm just like, whoa, where the fuck am I? And I'll just keep walking, like ain't shit happening, and then I'll like go back to Earth.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, like, cause if you was like to explain that shit to somebody they'll probably really think you tripping. But only you would know. You feel me? Like
exactly,
it's only you would know. That's why certain shit like I keep to myself. You feel me?
I blocked a lot of shit out.
Like,
I
no
just started
bullshit.
becoming comfortable. Like, man, fuck this. That shit happened to me.
There's
I
like
don't
a
give a fuck if you think I'm crazy or not.
there's a story in like I'm from Bosnia, and we have a story that my mom told me, and everybody says like that babies can see like angels.
Yeah, that's
You heard that before?
Yeah.
Like so that's why they'll be like smiling at like
My
nobody
niece-
and laughing and
my
shit sometimes.
niece would go up to my grandfather's picture. Never met the grandfather, and she'd be like, "Papa." My niece.
Wait, say that one more
2 years
time.
old. My niece, 2 years old,
Yeah.
would go up to my grandfather's picture, point at the picture and say, "Papa," like straight up.
My nephew did that with my grandfather's picture.
Yo, there's some stories like that. Have you heard about the one where the kid died and seen his sister? It's like a 4 or 5 year old kid. He had died somehow and came back to life. They brought him back to life, and once he came back to life, he would tell his parents all the time he met his sister, and like he knew her name, I think. But his sister, he had an older sister that died before he was even born, and he never knew her. So they were like, how did he know her? Like, and like, so that shit was wild.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
But there's a lot of stories like that. People coming back to life and like seeing like an afterlife and shit like that.
Shit, it's stories of people like basically like God taking them, like God basically taking them through like hell and heaven and all that. He's taking.
It be like that. It be like that.
Tell the truth.
Shrooms.
I ain't never take shrooms, but they've been trying to get me on that shit.
Okay,
You know,
I took shrooms before.
Yeah.
I've took shrooms a few times.
Okay.
But the last time I took shrooms, I took a whole eighth and I smoked. Worst decision. Never
Oh man,
did it.
did you lay down? You had to lay
No,
down.
I was fucking kayaking first of all.
That
Kayaking on a
that sounds
river.
dangerous.
On a river.
Oh, that sounds
On a river, bro.
Bruh.
Fucking high off my balls.
By yourself?
No, I was with a group.
Okay.
But there was parts where I was by myself because I was on some wild shit. Like, you know,
Yeah.
running naked, trying to climb trees. Or, no, I did climb a tree. Climbed 50 feet.
That's dangerous.
And
as fuck.
fell
Why
out
are
of
you doing
it.
all this dangerous shit?
And I fell out of it. Because
She's
I thought I was
kayaking,
being
climbing
tested.
up 50 feet on
I
trees.
thought I was
and
being
shit.
tested by God.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Word.
And
That's deep.
it was like, you gonna sacrifice your life for humanity?
Mm.
That was what's playing in my head. 'Cause I'm like, I want to do this.
I'm glad you snapped out of that.
Ooh.
Glad you snapped out of that.
Damn. So
No,
you
I
was,
never snapped
You was
out
on the
of it.
water.
I'm still there.
But I do be feeling like, I'm not even gonna lie, I really do be feeling sometimes like, yo, like, cause I feel like I have a deep cause for like the shit I do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yo, one day, it's like, I be watching movies like, you know, like a warrior's death and shit. Like a samurai. I be feeling like I was a samurai in the past life.
Word.
So it's like, I feel like warriors like want to go out with like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a, you know what I'm saying? For a cause type shit.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Like death is stigmatized too. Like even talking about death, like you just said. Like, have you seen like one of the most interesting things I've seen on death is like Duncan Trussell's show on Netflix. Have you seen that? It's called Midnight Gospel.
Oh my gosh,
seen that?
yes. I be
So
watching that. That
fire.
shit is deep, bro.
The last episode with it, you know, like the story of that show, right?
Nah.
How
is
it's
it like interviews or something?
Yeah, so like all the pretty much like they have some stuff they added for the show, but pretty much all the dialogue in it is from this guy Duncan Trussell's podcast. Okay. So he has a podcast and they just built the whole show around it.
Yeah.
And the last episode when he was talking like about death with his mom, that was a real conversation he had on a podcast with his mom before she died. His mom died of I think cancer, some type of cancer.
I was just watching that last night.
So they built that episode around that conversation he had with his mom, and bro, that was so beautiful to me.
I'm like on episode 6.
Oh, you haven't seen that? Oh my God! When you watch the one with his mom, I think it's the last episode. You're probably gonna cry. Like it's like that. I've never heard anybody talk about death like that, dude.
Damn.
It's crazy. Yeah. But no,
that's supposed to be a beautiful thing, man. Yeah. It's supposed to be a beautiful thing, but
it turned into a business. They really turned into a business.
You know what's crazy? When I was on shrooms, I experienced death, bro.
Yeah, and people say that ego death.
It was painful. It was the most painful thing I've ever experienced, but it was also the most beautiful thing, the purest thing, because it was like I went inside of myself, like, and I couldn't fucking breathe. And I just had to tap into so much love that it allowed me to not even need to breathe. Like, that shit was fucking crazy. It's gonna be a fucking movie one day.
Sounds like that joint was intense.
I should stop talking about it.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong. Shit.
The last thing I want to say on just like that, death, bro. They turned death into a business, bro. The casket, the burial, all that. Like, I was actually doing a little bit. I forgot where I was seeing it at. I was reading somewhere that like back in the day, like people used to like bury their loved ones. It was like a way of life. But then they turned. I think there's actually a Netflix documentary. Then they turned it into they got people scared of the corpses. Right. So like, no, we'll come get it away as fast as possible, handle everything for you. It's basically all these. It's all a business to get you to sell caskets and like do all that shit. Like, it's sick, but that's what it is.
Yeah, I think my family's like some we ain't burying each other.
What do you mean?
We're gonna cremate our bodies.
Yeah. Honestly, I hadn't even give that like much thought. Honestly.
Yeah, I haven't either until like it was said to me. I'm like, damn, what do I want?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm like, yo, for me personally, like with me,
I don't care.
Whatever's most convenient for you, for my family, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't care about my body, but for real, I kind of want to like donate to my brain, like to go be researched or something. Like, I just want somebody.
I feel like I don't want to do that because then they might fuck around and make a clone of me in the future or some shit.
I don't
like,
care, man.
Do some crazy shit.
They probably would though.
I will donate my brain. That's it. Like,
facts. I like that. No, that's a vibe. That's a fire spot to I think leave them at.
I don't want nobody having my organs though.
Or no, I'm definitely not an organ donor. I'm never gonna be one.
Like it's crazy because when I
say that on record.
When I was younger, I had it up there, but then like recently when I just went and got my ID, I took that shit off.
You know what? I never was into it. But now that I'm thinking about it, like people be like needing our shit. And it's like helping people.
But
the
wrong people. But the wrong people.
No, it's not. No, it's not even. I wouldn't say that. I want to take what I said back because you're right. I would give my organs to somebody, if, like, you know what I'm saying, to save somebody's life. But I feel like maybe I'm just a conspiracy theirist. But from the shit I've seen, if you have organ donor on your card, on your ID, they might quickly like want to take your organs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's probably some my conspiracy side of my brain saying that. But
yo.
I would definitely respect people that, you know.
And then you gotta watch where you move.
I'll just do like a written testament or something.
I like that.
Like, don't put on my ID. What you was about to say? My bad.
Damn, what I was about to say? I don't know. I was listening.
No, I think that's a little vibe. I think it's a fire spot. We can leave them at. If you want to add anything else you want to say to the people, we'll definitely put all her links.
Express yourself, gang. Smoke a lot of weed and have a lot of orgasms.
Fire. Definitely gonna put all her links in the description. Her YouTube, her Instagram, her website.
Make sure you go buy a Perla Blunts.
Yes, go to perlawoods.com.
This was a dope interview, by the way.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
We appreciate you for coming. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like we said, we do this every week. So subscribe to the channel. I haven't even said that yet. Like the whole I feel like it's corny. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and
get your soul right.
We love you guys.
Get your soul right.
Yes, sir. And we'll catch you next week. Peace.